What's up everybody and welcome to the mini channel, and we have another exciting episode of the weekly news this week. A lot of pretty cool stuff going on this week and some interesting, I guess not so exciting stuff for some people, I guess. But let's go ahead and talk about all this, and we're gonna start with some Persona news like always. I did do a whole review of all the Persona news for like the last week or so, so if you want to catch up to that you can check the link there. But some earlier news today, we had the opening trailer for Persona 5 Scramble, so check it out if you haven't already. I did my reaction for that as well, so if you are interested in that, please check it out. And besides that, it's really exciting. So if you haven't checked out the gameplay as well, they released the first 2 hours of gameplay live streamed, so check that as well. There's gonna be a link below if you want to check it out. But it really, just really exciting stuff. The game looks really good. What else can I say? Just pretty exciting as always. But more into other interesting news, there's been a Persona, not Persona. There's been a new Batman game that has been continuously teased by the guys at Warner Bros. And they've been teasing it on Instagram and Twitter and that kind of stuff. And it's just been kind of like an ongoing thing. They haven't talked about what it is or anything like that, but it's just been teasing it. And it makes it exciting, at the same time kind of a little bit frustrating because it just won't say anything about it other than the pictures and that kind of stuff, small teases and everything. So just kind of, I don't know, I just feel like they need to do it all the time, where they need to just release stuff instead of just saying, little tease and everything like that. A tease or two is fine, but it's just too much. They've been doing it for like the last 6 months, so it's kind of getting annoying at this point. Moving on to other stuff, Xbox Series X is probably not going to be launching with new next-gen games just like exclusively. It looks like most of the games are going to be coming out not only on the PC but also on the Xbox One, meaning that in a sense I think it's fine because more people, they can sell the games in the PC and in the Xbox One and so on. But at the same time, I feel like this is not a really good move, because the only reason why people will buy something as expensive as the Xbox Series X, which is probably going to cost an arm and a leg, is because they want to experience the newest technology at its highest potential. What I mean by that is, if we wanted to play a game that play in the Xbox One, then there's no reason to upgrade to an Xbox Series X. That's just a simple math, so to speak. You always want the highest level of the console that you can get, because you want to experience that highest thing. So it doesn't really make sense for them to do that, especially at this particular time frame that we live in right now. They need to get that done where people can just enjoy the highest level possible for a game. There's no reason for this half. Now, people mentioned in the comments on one of the videos that I read and commented on that, well, previous console releases have done it, and sure, but not really. Like the PS5, the PS4, that wasn't really a thing. Most of the games that were released on the PS4. Exclusives like what was that? Infamous Second Son was one of the exclusives there at the time, and that was just straight up exclusive. Like there was no like this coming also for the PS3 or anything like that. It's fine if you want to platform. For example, the Switch had Legend Zelda Breath of the Wild come out on the Wii U on the Switch, but other than that, there was not a lot. There was just like one game. Not all of the games have been coming out, but the difference is the Xbox says that they're going to be doing for 2 years. So the first 2 years of the console life, which is probably the most important part of the console life, this is when this is going to be coming out with this thing. So it sounds pretty stupid to me. It doesn't really make sense, but hey, it is what it is. They can do as they wish, I guess. But moving to other news, Pokemon has announced that there's a DLC coming. You guys know how I feel about DLC. I hate DLC. I hate it with a passion. I hate it when it feels like it's cut content. And now I'm gonna say it straight up, I do feel like this is a pretty cool DLC because it does add a lot more when it comes to like new Pokemon and new areas to visit, and it sounds like you're really getting bang for your buck in this case. But at the same time, it does feel like cut content in some sense. Now this is periodically gonna be released sporadically, I guess you can say it. There's gonna be a chunk of it released, and there's gonna be another part released separately. But I cannot help but to feel like this is kind of like, this could have just easily been base game if the base game had been released later on. Like, let's say it was released this year instead of last year, then this could have just been part of the game. Now, as I feel personally, I completely respect if you disagree with that. It's still cool DLC. I'm gonna admit it looks really cool, and I'm probably gonna buy it because it is pretty cool. But I just feel like, cannot help but to feel a little cheated on that sense. But it is what it is, guys. I think that it's still pretty cool in that end. What can I say? So moving on to other pieces of news, we looks like we have an Xbox exclusive that we talked a little bit ago, or what a bit ago. It's been quite a bit, and this was regarding Bleeding Edge. So Bleeding Edge is a game made by the guys from Ninja Theory. I love a lot of their games like Hellblade and DMC. Anyway, so it looks like we finally have a release date for the game. That's awesome. Again, it's really cool because even though this game doesn't look like something I want to play, it's still pretty exciting. It looks like the release date is going to be for March 24, 2020. Again, pretty exciting stuff because, you know, this is new games and everything. So every time that I see new games, it's always good and exciting for everybody. And my last piece of news today is regarding DMC 3, which is coming out for the Switch pretty soon. I will say fairly soon, in about a month from now. DMC Devil May Cry 3 is a pretty old game now, but it looks like it's going to be releasing with some updates on the UI, particularly to help players and that kind of stuff. I think that is really cool that they are doing this. Capcom, I'm very surprised that they're doing this. I don't know particularly what they're doing, but again, it's just cool to see them update a almost 15-16 year old game so people can enjoy it more, or I don't know, it's just pretty cool to me. Anyway, that is pretty much it for today, guys. A lot of pretty cool news and everything. Did you see anything particular that I talked about that you were excited for, or maybe disappointing on, like things like the Xbox situation or anything? Are you excited for a new Batman game that I'll probably be teasing about? Did you check out the trailer for Persona 5 Scramble? What do you guys think about that? Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.